I know I always said that this is going to be my journey through YouTube, since I've literally said these words in the last two videos, my journey. I don't feel like I'm going to have my own journey because I don't have enough ideas going through my brain, so I'm not really a creative person, nor am I a logical person. But with all that being said, I want to talk about my experiences with anime and manga because this is something very personal and there's no real measure of quality with this video, since I'm going to be talking about who I am and how I channeled that through my interest to express myself even more. I'm doing this by making this video, the script, because everything who I am should be embodied by my creative projects and endeavors like this one. To give a brief backstory on how I came to be a fan of anime, you would have to go back all the way back to early 2015 when I first came across AMVs. Now, for those who don't know an AMV is, in short, an anime music video where you basically compile a bunch of clips from a specific show or a variety of shows into one. The earliest AMV I could think of watching back then was an AMV about the Pokemon Sceptile, and the song was Never Too Late by 3 Days Grace. And this was also how I started my emo phase. Now, I watched a ton of Pokemon AMVs before I ever came across an anime AMV until spring 2016 when I found a Naruto AMV, and from there I got spoiled all about the show from Naruto AMVs. Then during year 7 I was watching all of Naruto and Shippuden. Good times, man. For manga, I've always had a desire to read manga. When I finished watching the first 2 seasons of Tokyo Ghoul, because I kept hearing on the internet that the manga is so much better than the anime. Well, I didn't find any of the original Tokyo Ghoul books. I did, however, find the first 2 volumes of Tokyo Ghoul Re randomly when I was scouring through a W.H. Smith store out of all places in the world as a little 12-year-old with vermin. Now, when I'm talking about my experiences, I'm talking about my most memorable and emotional experiences that anime and manga has given me to treasure. My first experience with manga in particular would have been when I first found out that my Demon Slayer waifu, Shinobu, died in the manga. And man, I've got to tell you, I was hella depressed by that news. I remember just suppressing all my emotions throughout the day. It was only by the time I reached at night, I was bawling like no one can hear me. Man, oh god. I was crying for over 2 hours straight, from midnight to 2:30 a.m. or something, or somewhere like around that time. And even by the time I finished crying, I couldn't go to sleep until it reached like 4 a.m. This was all in on a early Saturday, bro. It was officially the worst start of the weekend. I mean, this hit harder than when I got my GCSE grades, bro. I only cried for a few minutes at the most, but oh my god, what is wrong with me? If I had an actual girlfriend and the girlfriend dumped me, who knows how long I've been crying, man. The whole weekend, a week, a month. If I reacted this badly to my wife's death, at this point, I should just come out and say I'm fictosexual. Listen, I just found out this is an actual sexual orientation, which I find hilarious since this is literally the embodiment of 2D girls are better than 3D girls. Another experience that reminds me of the power of anime and manga and how that power affected me would have to be Shirazu and his death from Tokyo Ghoul Re. Now I know the Tokyo Ghoul Re anime gets a lot of flack from the anime community, but hear me out. When I first read the manga, I only really shedded a tear, but I really started bawling when the anime portrayed the scene, and I feel like it was all due to the voice acting and really made me realize how much I related to Shirazu as a character, what his motivations were for working for the CCG. That was for his sister. I related heavily to that reasoning, that motivation, since my motivation realistically boils down to my own brother. My brother isn't normal compared to most people. There's no cure for his condition. He'll be the way he is for the rest of his life, and I'll be his caretaker for the rest of his life as well. So to see Shirazu die when he hasn't reached his goal to make his little sister normal, I cried so badly because when switching the characters from Shirazu and his sister to me and my brother, that scene meant something entirely different to me. Shirazu's death didn't just mean the death of his character. To me, I saw myself trying to make his own brother normal, but never got to see his brother normal, and that broke me. I know if I found out if there was any way to make my brother better or normal, I would have done anything just like Shirazu did or try for his sister. Before bawling out like that, I used to think I hate my brother. What do I do to deserve someone like him? Why can't I have a normal relationship with him? I want to live as free as I can, but I'm restricted, chained down by another person. Am I never going to have the life I want? But after that, it's been more like I know I can't die even if I wanted to, since my brother needs me to give a home, food, and so much more to live a normal life, just like everybody else. But even then, I can still experience the things I want to experience. It's just that I'll have a partner in crime to tag along with me. Thank you guys for watching this video, and bye.